In this video, I want to talk about story mode in the upcoming Naruto game Ultimate Ninja Storm Connections. In the trailer they said they will recut and connect all the Storm games into one. It won't be like a Storm Trilogy or Storm Legacy for PS4 or even Storm Collection back in PS3. It will be a standalone game including all the story from Storm 1 to Storm 4. It will be a big game if you think about it, because each Storm game usually takes about 7-10 hours to finish it. When they mentioned the story mode in the trailer, they only show us big fights. By big fights, I mean boss battles from all Storm games. Examples: Naruto vs Shikaku, Naruto vs Sasuke, Sasuke vs Itachi, Naruto vs Pain, and so on. Does that mean Storm Connection will only feature boss fights? It's hard to tell now, but if they do so, what about the fights that impacted Naruto's story in general? Fights like Naruto vs Haku, Naruto and Sasuke vs Orochimaru, Naruto vs Neji, and so on. Or they will make them a new boss fights. That will be nice, it's a huge possibility, but only time will tell. So, what kind of story mode Storm Connection will have? Because every Storm game has its own story mode progression system. What I mean by that? For example, Storm 1 has a free roam. You can explore Hidden Leaf Village, search collectibles, use yourself as a cannon, and more. But to progress the story mode, you have to complete some challenges. Challenges such as play the game for 1 hour, walk 100 steps, break 50 objects, or do some side missions. By completing these challenges, you earn points, and with these points you can make progress in the story mode. Most likely they will not use this method in Storm Connections because it's outdated and it's also frustrating, if you know what I mean. Why should you walk for 1000 steps in order to progress in the story mode? That's ridiculous. The majority of Storm 1 story mode was explained through text, and sometimes we had cutscenes as well, but they were few. Hopefully Storm Connections will fix all of the issues that Storm 1 originally had with story mode. There were also mini games in Storm 1, and I don't know if they will return in Storm Connections. If they will include these mini games in Storm Connections, I want them to be also in online mode or locally, that you can play with your friends and have fun, just like in old Naruto Ultimate Ninja days. Storm 2 and Storm 3 story mode have similar story mode progression system. Unlike Storm 1, you don't need to complete certain challenges to continue story mode. In these games, you have to travel from point A to point B to make a progress. And instead of text, we have fully voiced 3D cutscenes with more and amazing boss battles. But Storm 3 boss fights were somewhat unique. They had an ultimate decision. With this feature, you can choose 2 different paths: Legend or Hero. Each path can give you a different situation, but in the end result is same. I don't know, but probably they're going to remove this feature in Storm Connections, sadly, cause no way they're going to add this feature for all boss fights, unfortunately. Speaking of Storm 3, the ending in this game is completely different from the manga, because at that time the game was way ahead of the manga and they didn't know what to do with this because they need to finish the game, and they decided to make an original ending for this game. So I believe in the Storm Connections they will fix this issue, because it will not make any sense at all. Let's talk about Storm 4 story mode. In story mode we don't have any free roam, we experience Naruto's story through storyboard, which includes ordinary fights, boss battles, 3D cutscenes, and also animated screenshots. In other words, we don't waste time by traveling from point A to point B or completing challenges. Since all Storm games have somewhat a different story mode progression system, they need to make one. And after thinking about it for some time, I think they will make similar to Storm 4 or even Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicle style story mode progression system. This way we can experience all the past events way faster and more easily. That being said, I want to address things that can improve story mode in Storm Connections. First, starting with Storm 1, adding the Land of Wave arc, adding more cutscenes and boss battles. Storm 1 was lacking all the stuff that I mentioned now, and by adding this, it can become a better experience overall. Second, Storm 4's story mode. It's not perfect either due to a mix of animated screenshots and 3D cutscenes. What they can do with this? Well, the YouTuber Zealot Tormund's datamined Storm 4 back in the day when it was released. He found I didn't use a lot of things from Storm 4, such as 3D cutscenes, believe me, there are a lot of it, and the longer version of boss fights between Hashirama and Madara. They even include this section of the boss fights in the trailer back in 2015, but they remove it from the final product. And the third one, it also is about Storm 4. Please return failed quick time events for Storm 4, since Storm 1, 2 and 3 have this feature. It will be logical if they make it for Storm 4 as well. But imagine if instead of adding new failed quick time events for Storm 4, CyberConnect 2 will remove all the failed quick time events from previous games. That will be sad. These are my top 3 changes that I'd wanna see personally in Storm Connections. What do you think about them? Do you want something else to be changed? Let me know in the comment section down below. Official Bandai Namco website also mentioned that we'll have original story for this game. I don't know anything about this yet, but I hope it will be something interesting. Maybe it will be something like time slip arc in Boruto, but instead Boruto and Sasuke, everyone will travel back in time and they will meet their younger parents, which will be also cool. But in the end, this is my imagination. CyberConnect 2 can make even better story, who knows, but I personally would like to see if they adapt Boruto manga in this game. That's all I have for you today. I hope you find this video very interesting. If you did, please give it a like. Like I said before, if you have any ideas and wish list what you like to change in Storm Connections, please let me know in the comment section down below. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell, because sometimes YouTube doesn't notify you that I uploaded new video. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.